It's time to learn from nature. It's time to learn from nature. It's time to learn from nature about our God. We thank you for creation. We thank you for creation. We thank you for creation. We thank you, O God. We thank you, O God. Today we're going to talk about something that can do something bad. We've been learning about birds, lessons we can learn from birds, lessons we can learn from orangutans. Well, today we're going to talk about something a bit different. Are you allowed to touch matches? Well, I hope not. I do know that children, especially in rural areas, they do actually touch matches to light a fire that they can use to cook with. So yes, some children are allowed to use matches to play with, not to play with, to start a little fire, then they can cook food for mom. So that's different. But most of us don't live like that. Why don't I let my children play with matches? It's not safe. They can get burnt. Burns are so painful, children. When I once visited my niece in the hospital, oh, there was a little child who had been burnt, and every day they have to take off the bandages, take off the dry skin first, put on different creams and ointments. He would scream and scream. Getting burnt is horrible and it can kill you. So because your parents love you, they say, don't play with matches. So we said, or I said, matches, the fire can burn you. The fire, if it spreads and you drop it onto a carpet, or you drop it onto cloth, or you drop it by the curtain in the house, what can happen? The whole house can start burning. One tiny matchstick can make the whole house burn down. All your books, your beds, your blankets, all gone in the fire. Oh, my memories, my photos. Or your dad can say, or your mom, oh no, my work laptop was in there. Or if you've got a cousin or a big sister, big cousin, big brother, oh no, my assignments were in the house, now they're burnt. Forest fires? Sometimes they happen because a homeless person was trying to light a fire to get warm and his match flew onto the dry summer grass. The forest on Table Mountain burnt. It happens a few times where the forest starts to burn. One little match can burn a whole forest. All the trees that help us, gone. The beautiful flowers, gone. The forest animals, gone. From one little matchstick, gone. And when the fire goes up the mountain and to the other side, it gets close to people's houses. And then there can be another way of having a house fire. Oh, what a terrible loss. We lose the trees, the nature that God created. We lose the hard work that went into building the home, all gone because of one little tiny matchstick with one little flame. James in the Bible tells us the tongue. Show me your tongue. is like a fire. It can burn everything down. We must be careful of what we say. Now, do you think a tongue can really burn anything? It definitely can't. But remember what I said when my assignments, my projects are all burnt up, my photos are all gone. That makes people sad. My house is gone. Where will I live? That makes people sad. My pots, pans, my beds, everything is gone. How do you feel? Sad. James was telling us that when we speak, we use our tongues. Can you say her? We use our tongues to speak. They move around your mouth. Say, my mommy loves me. You use your tongue. And we can say good things, but sometimes we say mean things that hurt. And then the person feels sad. Are we going to use our tongues like a fire to make people feel sad? To hurt their hearts like a fire can hurt you? When we say, oh, you've got a nice, loving heart. You're so kind. That's a good thing to say with your tongue. If you drive past a green forest, remember, one little matchstick can start a whole fire, and animals and plants will be burnt. And just like that, one little word, hate, I hate you, can start a fire and make people sad. We want to leave people feeling happy. And we want the forest to stay nice and green, right?